Okay, I'm just gonna be honest. No one really tells you what birth is actually like. Like, they tell you some things, but not the parts you actually experience. But I'll tell you. I did all the things, the breathing, the hypnobirthing. I tried to prepare myself mentally, prayed, but when it actually started, that all went out the window. And my contractions, they were not 5 minutes apart. Mine were coming every 1 to 3 minutes, lasting about a minute each. And when I remember calling my OB, like, yeah, this is happening. I'm not even gonna lie, the pain was intense. I know no one wants to tell you to not scare you away, but it's good to be honest. I was on my yoga ball, just bouncing, trying to get through each contraction. By the time I got to the hospital, I was already 7 centimeters, which is amazing. And I really thought I was going to go natural. That was the plan. But while I was waiting for the nurses and doctor, yeah, I couldn't do it. I asked for that epidural. And when it kicked in, I felt like I was in heaven. But then things slowed down. I stopped dilating. My baby just wasn't coming out. Could be due to the epidural, but I guess we'll never know. It took 24 hours, different positions, moving around, trying everything. And honestly, my doula made all the difference. If you can have a doula, I highly recommend it. She advocated for me, supported me, and helped me through everything. Held my hand. She was amazing. At one point, my doctor mentioned a C-section. And for me, it didn't feel necessary. We were both fine. That is the baby and I. So I had to stay grounded and really advocate for myself. And something else no one really prepares you for is tearing. I had a second-degree tear while pushing. And the pain afterward, it surprised me. It took me time to heal, physically and emotionally. Not because anything went wrong, but because my body had just been through a whole lot. And the bleeding after, no one really explains that either. Your body is literally healing and releasing at the same time. Even going to the bathroom, especially number two, can feel scary at first. And that's completely normal. The exhaustion is a different kind of tired. And feeding your baby, whether breastfeeding or not, it's beautiful, but it's a lot. Your due date isn't guaranteed, ladies. I gave birth 2 days before mine. People will tell you things like curb walking helps, but honestly, you just never really know. I did do the curb walking. And with the epidural, I didn't really feel the pushing the way I expected, obviously, because you're numb. And even if you have your own breathing techniques, your doctor will guide you on how they want you to push. The amount of fluid, the whole experience, is a lot. And no one really prepares you for that part. Babies don't always cry loud like in the movies. Mine had a really soft cry, and she latched right away. And me, I didn't cry. I was just sitting there like, wow, I just really did that. I gave birth to a whole human. But honestly, everything you go through, it's worth it when you see that little beautiful face. This is Soft and Strong Motherhood.